All right, next let's jump to bat in the area unit is area of sectors or simply just a piece of a circle, basically. So a sector is a section of a circle bounded by a central angle and its intercepted arc. So part they're talking about is right here, guys. This is your central angle and its arc is right there. Think of a sector like a slice of pizza. The area of a sector of a circle is a portion to the entire area, right? All right, so we're going to let x equal the degree measure of the arc, and r obviously is the radius of the circle, right? So formula, area equals x, which is your central angle, divided by 360 times pi times radius squared. That's it, right? Piece of a circle times the area of a circle, right? Central angle divided by 360 times pi times radius squared. All right, directions. Find the area of each shaded sector. Remember, shaded, not the white part, the shaded part. Round to the nearest hundredth. All right. So two pieces we need. We need radius and we need the central angle, right? All right, so BC, B to C, that's our radius right there. That's our central angle. So area, 51 divided by 360 times pi times radius squared. If you type that in exactly how it looks, put this in parentheses, answer comes out to be 113.94 square feet. P to Q is your radius. Central angle is that is 139 is your central angle. Central angle divided by 360 times pi times 22 squared. That comes out to be 587.09 square centimeters. J to K, that's your radius, that's your central angle, just more repetition. 84 divided by 360 times pi times radius squared. Solution 6.6 square millimeters. 4, tricky, be careful. GH is your radius. However, 126 is for the white part, not the shaded part. So to get the shaded part, you got to take 360 minus the 126, right? That comes out to be 234. So that is the degree of the shaded part. So 234 divided by 360 times pi times 13 squared. Solution is 345.1 square yards. Number 5, tricky once again. This is the white part. We need the shaded part. So 360 minus the 42 is 318. And Y to Z, yep, that is your radius. So area, 318 divided by 360 times pi times 9 squared comes out to be 224.78 square inches. 115 is the central angle. E to F is your radius. Everything is good. 115 divided by 360 times pi times 28 squared. 786.79 square meters. Backside. A little more of the same. S to T is the radius. Central angle is 29. So we're good there. Area equals 29 divided by 360 times pi times 32.5. Comes out to be 267.31 square feet. Okay. White is 90 degrees. So 360 minus 90 to get the shaded is 270. M to N is your radius. Let's see, shaded part 270 over 360 times pi times 29.5 squared. I forgot to square that radius over there, sorry. Solution, 2,050.48 square miles. Number 9. Let's see, J to I is your radius. There's your central angle. We're good to go. 72 divided by 360 times pi times 15.1 squared. Solution 143.26. Careful on number 10. This is your white part. We need it shaded. So 360 minus that is 19. And then E to F is your radius. 19 divided by 360 times pi times 4.7 squared. Solution comes to be 3.66 square kilometers. All right, last section. Once again, find the area of the shaded region, right? So now it's all kind of split up, but nothing too bad here. These are vertical angles. So this guy is also 46, right? So the total shaded part, if I were to add these two up, that comes to be 92. So area, 92 divided by 360 times pi. Now, careful for the radius. It says H to G is 7, right? Yep, that is a radius, and that is 7, so I can use that. Gets a little trickier as we move on, though, with that radius thing. Type it in, solution, 39.34 square centimeters. Number 12, these are vertical, so that guy's also 113. So the total shaded part would be 226, right? So area, 226 divided by 360 times pi. Now let's check out, is this a radius? It says x to y. Well, x to y is all of that, right? That's a diameter. I need half of that to get radius. So half of 30 would be 15. So my radius is 15 of this guy. That's where that comes from. Not 30, but 15, because 30 was your diameter. Type it in, 443.75 square feet. All right, 13, be careful. That 143 is the shaded part, right? If I take a straight edge, right, that's 180. Half a circle is 180. If I take 180 minus the 143, that comes out to be 37. These are vertical, so he's also 37 degrees. All right, so area, 37 plus 37 is 74. Divided by 360 times pi. Now, is this a radius? Is E to B a radius? Well, here's E to B. You bet. That's a radius. So just use that same number. Type it in. You should get 69.85 square inches. 14, tricky. Once again, find a straight edge. The white part is 17. So 180 minus the 17. That comes to be 163. This guy is also 163. So area, total shaded part, 163 plus 163 is 326. Divided by 360 times pi. Now, is R to S a radius? Well, R to S goes all the way across, right? So this is a diameter. Cut that in half to get your radius. So if I take 43 and divide it by 2, that's 21.5 for your radius. Divide this by 2 to get radius. 21.5. Don't forget to square it. Solution 1,315.05 square meters. $15, a little tricky. This is a semicircle, right? So that guy's got to be 180. So your shaded part would be 180 plus that 58. So area, 180 plus the 58 comes to be 238. Divide that by 360 times pi. All right, is J to M a radius? Well, J to M goes all the way across, right? So cut that in half to get radius. Half of 10 is 5. So 5 is your radius. Plug it in. Don't forget to square it. Type it in. 51.92 square millimeters. All right, 16, last one. All the whites are 62 because they're all congruent, right? So let's do this. Straight edge. Take 180 minus the 262s, right? Let's see here. If I do that in my calc, if I take 180 minus 62, that comes to be 56. So all the shaded ones are going to be 56. All right. So if I add those all up, area equals, add up your 356s, that comes to be 174. Divided by 360 times pi. Is PC a radius? P to C goes from here to here, so yes, that is a radius. Plug it in, don't forget to square it. Solutions, 218.65 square centimeters. That's it for areas of sectors.